You know, they say everyone's searching for something, right? Some find it in a song, some in a paintbrush, others, they find it in faith. We're talking about celebrities embracing Islam, and trust me, the list is longer than a Twitter thread after a Kanye rant. This isn't about preaching, it's about understanding. From heavyweight champs to music legends, we're diving deep into the lives of folks like Mike Tyson, Cat Stevens, now Yusuf Islam, and the one and only Muhammad Ali. These weren't just conversions, these were cultural earthquakes. So buckle up, because things are about to get insightful up in here. Let's be real, you can't talk about boxing without mentioning the name that sent chills down everyone's spines, Mike Tyson. This guy was a whirlwind, raw power, ferocious in the ring, and let's just say a tad bit controversial outside of it. But behind that intimidating exterior, there was a search, a yearning for something more. Enter Islam. While serving time in prison, a place that can break even the strongest, Iron Mike found solace in the words of the Quran. It became his anchor, his guide through the storm that was his life. Gone was the hot-headed brawler, replaced by a man preaching peace and forgiveness. Tyson is still Tyson, full of complexities and contradictions, but there's a newfound tranquility in his eyes, a calmness that speaks volumes about the power of his faith. He talks openly about how Islam saved him, how it gave him discipline, humility, and purpose in a world that had often seemed chaotic. The image of a man who once bit off a piece of someone's ear, now bowing his head in prayer, finding strength in forgiveness. That's powerful, man. From Wild World to finding peace within, Cat Stevens' journey is one for the books. This British singer-songwriter had it all: fame, fortune, hit songs that defined a generation. But something was missing, a spiritual void that even the loudest applause couldn't fill. Then came a near-death experience, a brush with drowning that shook him to his core. It made him question everything, sending him on a quest for answers, for meaning beyond the stage lights and recording studios. And that's when he stumbled upon the Quran. The words resonated with him, spoke to his soul in a way nothing else had. He converted to Islam, adopting the name Yusuf Islam, and his life took a dramatic turn. Gone were the days of rock and roll. Yusuf embraced a life of faith, dedicating himself to charity, education, and promoting peace through his music. His music, once filled with the angst of a searching soul, now echoed with the peace he'd found. Chapter 3. Muhammad Ali, the champ who fought for faith and justice. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Muhammad Ali, the name alone is legendary. He wasn't just a boxer. He was a cultural icon, a voice for the voiceless, a man who defied expectations both inside and outside the ring. And his conversion to Islam, well, that shook the world just as much as his knockout punches. Imagine this: young Cassius Clay, at the peak of his career, a world champion, decides to embrace a religion often demonized and misunderstood, especially at the time. He joined the Nation of Islam, later transitioning to Sunni Islam, and his faith became his shield, his source of strength in a world riddled with racism and injustice. Ali's conversion wasn't just a personal decision, it was a political statement. He refused to be silenced, using his platform to speak out against discrimination, to advocate for civil rights, and to champion the beauty of his faith. Muhammad Ali, the boxer, was a sight to behold, but it was Muhammad Ali, the man of faith, who truly moved the world. Chapter 4. Dave Chappelle, Finding Humor and Humanity Through Faith. Dave Chappelle, the comedic genius who can make you laugh until you cry, also has a spiritual side, one he keeps relatively private. He converted to Islam in the late 1990s, and while he doesn't often wear his faith on his sleeve, it's undoubtedly a part of who he is. Chappelle's humor, known for its rawness and social commentary, often touches on sensitive topics, race, religion, and everything in between, but there's a thoughtfulness, an underlying humanity to his comedy that resonates with people from all walks of life. In a world that often feels divided, Chappelle's comedy serves as a bridge, reminding us of our shared humanity, our capacity for laughter, and the importance of engaging in open and honest dialogue. Chapter 5. Janet Jackson, Embracing Change and Finding Love in Faith. From pop princess to icon of change, Janet Jackson's story is one of evolution and self-discovery. This global superstar, known for her electrifying performances and pushing boundaries, took a different kind of leap when she converted to Islam after marrying her husband, Wissam Al-Mana. The change was evident, subtle yet profound. Janet, once synonymous with provocative outfits and high-energy shows, adopted a more modest style, her public persona reflecting her newfound faith. It sparked debates, raised eyebrows, but ultimately showcased a woman comfortable in her own skin, embracing a different chapter in her life. Janet's story isn't about abandoning who she was, but about embracing a new facet of herself. Outro: Finding Faith, a journey of the soul. From the boxing ring to the stage, from comedy clubs to the world of music, these stories are more than just celebrity conversions. They're glimpses into the human experience, the search for meaning, the power of faith to transform lives. What are your thoughts on their journeys? Know of other famous figures who embraced Islam and whose stories need to be told. Share them in the comments below. And hey, if you found this insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because we're dropping truth bombs and sparking important conversations right here every week.